Name Lil Kappy, man. I come from GI, 219.
For sure.
I'm a rapper, producer, engineer. I make that hot shit. We rocking with the Fly Zone right now.
Alright, so man, let's start at the beginning. So for those who don't know, you know what I'm saying, what made you want to start rapping? How did you get introduced into the rap game?
Shit, man, my OG, if you from the Northwest region, Indiana, the MCGs back in the 90s, they was doing their thing and shit. So shit, I was born into it. So as long as I could remember, my OG was putting me in the studio. They got long studio sessions. It was a way longer process back then too. Like I'm talking about way longer being in the studio.
They probably had reel to reel back then.
Man, what, a whole day in the studio for one song.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He put me on my first hook when I was 6 years old. And ever since then, I just fell in love with the studio.
That's dope. That's dope. So, dang, how long ago was that? So
I was 6, probably like 2004.
2004, so that was 17 years ago.
I've been taking it serious, I want to say, since about 14, though. That's when I dropped my first solo project.
All right, so what was the name of your solo project? I know, but...
I think it was Ball Every Day. Every day I ball. That mother was on, it was back in the Dat Piff days.
Yeah, that motherfucker was really hard, though. That shit still hard.
I hate listening to that old music.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I bet you knew voice change and everything.
Man, all that. I hate listening to the last tape. After a week, I'm tired of listening to them songs.
I feel you.
I be wanting to make something new.
Nah, I understand.
Play it out. I don't like listening to myself as much. But once it get released to the public, I go through like another round. I could bump it for about another week, and after that, I don't want to hear it.
I feel you, because you made it, you recorded it, you listened to it. By the time it get out to the people, it's old to you. I definitely understand that. So, all right, you say you and your pops, man, so your pops was rapping, so that inspired you to rap because you spent time in the studio.
Yeah.
So, as far as, you and him collabing, what made that happen? Did he come to you and be like, hey, man, you want to make something, or did you come to him?
Shit, I mean, we always got on each other's song, over the years, but he came to me with the Like Father, Like Son project. Yeah. Wayne and Birdman, they did it back in the day, but he like, shit, we the real deal, we real father and son, so.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah, so we went on and did it. I produced the majority of the tracks from the joints, if not all. I can't remember, because it was two of them. I know one of them for sure I executive produced it, though.
All right, that's what's up. So, working with your pops, I know that can be a little frustrating. I know me just having a conversation with my pops here now, you know what I'm saying? So, what makes you better working with him, and then what do y'all tend to argue about the most when it comes to the music? You said what make it better working with him? Yeah, what make it better,
Man, just the chemistry, cause it ain't really too much got to be said. Just once the beat made and we know what we gonna rap on, just put two and two together, back and forth. But at the same time though, he really just let me do my thing in the studio. When I was younger, it was restrictions on cuss words, stuff like that. But once I got past that phase, it was all in really.
What's up?
Yeah. So, and then now that I'm grown, I talk about everything that I do. I can't.
For sure.
Hey,
ain't no holding back.
It's real life.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. So what's that part that it gotta be ain't no way in hell y'all in the studio, and then y'all gotta have some kind of conflict with father and son in the studio.
The beat selection. He ain't as picky as me with the beats.
You a producer.
Yeah, but not even that. Okay, that's another thing too. He love to get on my beats, but me, I be burnt out on my beats. So it's And then like I know like when it's the right time to drop something, what the fans want to hear. So it's like I be having to branch off, and like he be wanting me to just stick to in-house for whenever it blow up. I'm like, man, you gotta make do what you gotta do so you can goddamn get there.
Yeah, for sure.
In the first place.
Especially if you hear something that you ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that ain't it, but I think this it right here.
Exactly.
I can definitely see that, man. So, like as far as like branching off and being, well, you started off as a solo artist. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like you was branching off. It was just, you was just growing and developing.
Yeah, I wasn't never part of the group with them or nothing.
Right.
It was just Skrewface, you know, that's always been a label.
Exactly.
That's all I know. So, you know, it's Skrewface to the death of me. So, of course, sometimes people might think we in a group because we, you know, we did the tapes together, we do videos together, shit like that. But that's really like, you know, it's my daddy, but he was 20, like early 20s when he had me. So it's like we homies at the same time, you know. So.
And you can definitely tell the chemistry, you know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely one and the same.
Yeah, but like most of the time though, that's who I be with. So, but nah, we ain't no group though. I ain't never thought about being no group with them either. That's crazy. Never.
That wouldn't even be a bad thing. I mean, it's associated already. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit, they group us together anyway. It's all the same thing.
Right.
At the end of the day. So
Skrewface, the label, and the group. You know what I mean?
You know, then I came with a Grinded Out Cartel, subdivision under Skrewface.
I was going to ask you about that too,
Yeah. You know, so it's pretty much he always been pushing me to do like my own solo thing. It's just the older I get, the more hands-on I am with it myself, the more independent I'm getting on with handling things and putting this with that, you know, getting the business in order basically.
I was going to say, what's the biggest hurdle now? Because as far as the music go, bro, like, I'm loving the music. I've been loving the music, but I can just see the growth in it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's the biggest hurdle now? Because the music is there, the videos is cold, you know what I mean?
The biggest hurdle, man, is just grinding up the funds to push everything, get it where it need to be heard. Like, I ain't stressing no label deal, nothing like that, because at the end of the day, I really want to do a partnership or a distribution deal or something like that, because I want all my masters. Like, y'all could get some publishing and shit like that, but you know, I'm on my. Everybody say they on their Master P shit, but I'm on my Daytona Cap shit. Man.
For sure.
It's what I want to do. Like it's just getting the money, man. That's pretty much it. Like getting the money and not goddamn getting locked up or doing something real incriminating while trying to get to the money.
Exactly.
You know, trying to stay on the straight path. At the same time, being a rapper, you know, that shit like a job, so you kind of gotta like maintain your image, like for everything to work. So it's
hard. It's like a catch-22.
It
like,
ain't easy.
Motherfuckers, you want their rappers to be so real, then niggas get locked up for years. They like, damn, man, what the fuck you do that for? Like, shit, it's what you was asking for.
Like he trying to live his raps, but at the same time,
trying to please y'all motherfuckers.
The fans, if sometimes you listen to the fans too much, you'll crash out too.
Definitely crash out.
You gotta always be in control of your destiny.
Yeah, because it's a balance, you know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker do what they need to do for so long. Like I say T.I., Jeezy is like perfect examples of that shit. Like, all right,
you gotta get out right at the right time.
You get the fuck out, level up. You can still talk about the shit because you did the shit.
All day long. That's how it be though. When you got a lot though that don't make it out. You see them stories all day long nowadays.
Yeah,
niggas,
it's like left and right.
Man, left and right. This happened, that happened, this happened. So it's like, man, that's one of the other biggest hurdles. Just stand out the way too. And like you gotta be in the mix for motherfuckers to see you, cause you know out of sight, out of mind. But at the same time, you gotta be out the mix and alert at all times, cause they out here envious. They don't want to see nobody shining, man. If it ain't them first, they trying to get you out the way. They don't want to wait turns. They trying to get there first.
So you gotta have the perfect recipe living this rap life. Damn near shit.
That's where all the drugs and liquor come in. Just meditating, calming your mind, cause your mind rushing all day long, every day. So that's all it be, man.
Find your zone. Find your zone.
Gotta get my fly zone.
For sure. Respect, bruh. Yeah. So, all right, so on this last album, I was bumping and pulling up. That motherfucker slapped.
Appreciate that.
I couldn't even open my eyes, like, after a certain moment. That motherfucker then about to blow my motherfucking brain out.
Man.
But, man, what's your favorite song off the new album?
Probably This Morning. cause it's like a trap type of song, but it's melodic. So you know you can kind of sing along with it. It ain't too goddamn gutter. So where you know, cause them certain gutter songs you get burnt out on that.
Yeah,
it's like certain melodic music. It's like timeless music. It go on. You play it 10 years from now, and it's gonna still hit the same way.
Nah, for sure. Definitely right about that shit. And that happened to be my favorite song too. So when you turned it on, when you came in, I was like, man, I just played that motherfucker back to back.
For sure.
So how do you describe your style?
How do I describe my style? Man, Midwest. You know, a lot of people, man, they like nowadays they be, oh, you trying to sound like Detroit, or you trying to sound like Flint or woo. Like, you know, shout out to whole Michigan. I fuck with them. But what motherfuckers fail to realize is back in the 90s, the Midwest sound was all that Detroit sound and shit. Like them fast tempos, all that bass. Like if you go listen to old school Kansas City music, you know, what you want to call the Dayton Family, you know, Twist and them, MCGs, all the GI music.
It was all the same shit.
Yeah, you got psychodrama, man. The list goes on and on. But like all that sound, yeah, like I feel like that Midwest sound got lost for a second.
It did.
And now that like Detroit, they ain't never really lose it, but it just took a while for that shit to catch back on. Since they ain't never stopped doing it. Right, it was right there when the wave came. Yeah. So like, I salute them for like bringing that sound back in full fledged. Sure. But that shit been a Midwest sound. Motherfuckers gotta realize that. Yeah. So they can't be telling me I'm trying to sound like this nigga or that nigga when I'm putting my flow on the same sound that been around here. And it's
different though. That's the thing, like, cause I could hear some of this, I could hear some of that, but you got Cap in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm listening, I'm like, shit, nah, that nigga, he got some, like, when you put that, when you know what I'm saying? When you throw that up in there, I be like, that shit cold. Like, and it's like it come unexpectedly on some shit. And you like, damn, that nigga came all the way left, came back, and boom, double back on some other shit. So,
man, that's cause I always been like a student of the game just by being taken to the studio with the OGs and them. So, like, I always been hip to all the new underground music. You know, I ain't always with what's popular right now. I always find artists. Like, nowadays, I find niggas, like, right before they finna blow. Everybody be on them. But it's like, I don't know. I like that dirty, gritty sound. So I just listen to all, like, from everywhere, though. Like, all type of underground music, mix it into my own, you know, my life, what I got going on, my words. And there you have it. Nah, that's my style.
Man. That makes sense, man. Shit, you're doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? I say, like, just like any other artist I listen to, like, I don't be bullshitting. Like, even people I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? If I don't listen to that shit, I'll let them know, like, bro, I ain't really heard it yet. You know what I'm saying? I plan on it, but I ain't really heard it yet. But your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I actually like your music, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be looking forward to the visuals, to the sound, to everything, you know what I'm saying? The way I package y'all shit now, that shit dope as fuck, you know what I'm saying? So I salute you with that.
Appreciate it, man. It used to be a lot of, I ain't gonna say it was pressure on me, but like it was pressure on myself. Like, cause you know, like my daddy, they did a lot of shit, like shows, did a lot, like with a lot of favorite rappers from back then, like all over. They ain't never go as mainstream as other niggas did, but it's like, okay, like, I ain't wanna be the rap nigga son that can't really rap, he just rapping cause his daddy rap. Like I felt like it was a point to prove, like, no, I'm rapping cause I wanna rap and I'm gonna be the hardest.
You definitely had a point to prove.
So it's like now I'm to the point where anything I drop, like I'm 100% confident in it. So if somebody don't like it, all right, cool, that's what's up. But I'm finna keep banging it, you know.
But doing it ain't saying that, it ain't even like your daddy garbage, you know. You know what I'm saying? It could be like, all right, like, I hate to say this, it's gonna sound bad, like your pop's favorite flavor or something. Like he wasn't Flavor Flav, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, the nigga could really rap, you know what I'm saying? And he was cold.
Where they think I got it from?
Exactly, but
like,
you know
that was the blueprint right there. I started off writing raps on paper, notebook, like they did back in the day. And now, man, I be telling people I don't even know how to write no more. Like I know how to write, but I don't got the time to sit there, the patience. Like I gotta just punch in bar for bar, cause I've been engineering for myself since I was about 15. So you know, I'm recording myself. So I'm chop the process down, sit right here, punch it in, record it. I already got me a template made. I know how to mix it down. Boom, next song. That's why I'm pushing out these tapes every month. I'm gonna push out a tape every single month. I ain't slowing down until I feel like I'm far enough where I need to be. Well, you know, where they recognizing me. I'm getting shows, features, like all that. And even still then, I'm going to turn up some more before I slow down. The only reason I slow down is to go on tours, you know, do shows with these songs. That ain't even
slowing down, though, that shit. Because once you slow down with that,
right.
The other shit going to be pushing you. Exactly. You going to be wanting to slow, but the motherfucker going to be pushing your ass straight to the top.
But like I'm big on, like, I watch a lot of vlogs, documentaries, like rap shit on YouTube, a bunch of like entertainment interviews about CEOs and all, not just the rappers.
You a student of the game. You ain't just like a rapper that just be rapping and shit. You actually you a part of the culture.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like, you know, I'm thankful for it. Like I breathe and live this shit.
That's hard. Like, you don't get that a lot. That's real big.
Man.
That's dope. Well, shit, man. I ain't ran out of questions, bro.
Hey, man. That's why that mean I got more work to put in, man. You know, you have to bring me back in a few months.
Definitely gonna bring you back. Definitely gonna bring you back, man. Appreciate you for coming. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, man. Be on the lookout for that Daytona Cap. I don't know, the interview probably be out already when it drop, October 8th. I got a show coming up with Ruger at Limelight in Indianapolis, Indiana, October 15th. You know the GD's in the door. We're going to rock that motherfucker.
Already.
Man, just stay tuned, man, because I'm coming. I ain't slowing down. These boys going to have to keep seeing me. It's on.
Stay in your face. You know, like a fly, you have to get that motherfucker.
I'm telling you, annoying. Hey. Get with it, man, and get rolled over.
That's what's happening. Shit, I ask everybody at the end of every interview, because this is for the culture, you know what I'm saying? Not just the rap culture, but us as a people, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody tune in to shit like this. So what can you leave to the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a young man, like, you done seen a lot, you know what I'm saying, as far as the streets go, as far as life go, period, you know what I'm saying? So what would you tell somebody, you know what I'm saying, as far as the culture go, like, that could help, you know what I mean, through your eyes?
Like you saying, like, the rap culture?
Like, our culture, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the shorties to grown people to anything, just any kind of inspiring words to the people, that's it.
Man, it's all one and the same. Ain't no age difference. It's all about you gotta listen more than you talk, man. You gotta soak up the game from the OGs that been here before you and some of the people that's younger than you or your same age, because it ain't like you can never stop learning. You learn something from everybody you have a conversation with. So that's like, if you open your ears more than your mouth, then you'll get a long way in this game.
For sure.
It's pretty much like street code almost.
Good words to live by.
You can't do no sucker shit. You know, you gotta keep 100. Don't be the annoying motherfucker. You gotta listen when somebody, you know, listen when somebody try to give you game. You can't be hard-headed. Like, people take that into consideration. Like, they like genuine people who got their head on straight. They don't wanna, you know, you can talk all that rah-rah in your music, but if you don't know how to present yourself, then it don't mean nothing.
Your character is everything.
Exactly.
For sure. Words to live by. Words to live by.
Man.
So, man, appreciate you for coming.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
All love, man.
Definitely gonna have you back. Shit, y'all in the Fly Zone. Make sure y'all tune in every Wednesday at 7 o'clock on my YouTube at Fly Heavy Media. Break down where they can find you at.
Man, y'all can find me on all social media sites at Lil Kappy, GODC. YouTube, Lil Kappy. I got about 50 videos on there. I got about 10 projects total, from mixtapes to albums, EPs. I got singles. Man, all you gotta do is Google my name, man. You gonna find all kind of stuff. News articles, LA Times. You know, the list get long.
Damn. So
man,
in LA Times.
Man,
that's hard.
I've been getting around, man.
That's hard. That's big.
For a minute. So
when
I do pop, they better not say it's overnight.
I need some shit to sign in this motherfucker, man.
Man, let
I might
me
have
know.
some shit to sign, man. You gonna be back. But yeah, so
sign
that's
a double cup.
Ah, shit, go ahead, man. You can sign a double cup.
For sure.
We putting shit between them, but you can sign them motherfuckers.
No, my double cup, that mother's got to be a souvenir.
I bet. Yep. All right, I got you. I'm going to get you, grab the double cup, and then you can sign a double cup.
Bet, that's a bet.
All right. Well, we signing out. I already said the shit to sign out with, so I really got shit else to say. You know what I'm saying? It's the Fly Zone. You got Fly Hefe in the building. I'm here with Cap. Daytona Cap.
You did.
Say that right. I said, all right. I'm in here with Daytona Cap. The album that we was talking about is Cap Calloway. That's the most recent album that's out right now.
No,
right?
no, the most recent is the Third Eye.
The
Cap
Third
Calloway
Eye.
before that.
That's an EP though, right?
Oh, yeah, you right. I look at them all as the same thing.
Yeah, I feel you.
I gotta stop doing that.
All right. So the EP is Third Eye, and then Cap Calloway is the album before the EP. So the latest is the EP Third Eye. So check all that out. Just go to all the social shit. I forgot how to say the shit.
Lil Kappy GODC.
Lil Kappy GODC on all streaming sites, and then you can find those. So that's it, man. It's a wrap. Holla at y'all later. All right.
Man, it's a bet.
All right, love. Appreciate you, man.